So a really important part of negotiation is to prepare your strategy. Strategic planning can be summed up with a very, very simple sentence. It's maximising the use of every advantage that you have as much as possible. Let's look at strategy versus tactics. A strategy can be considered your overall game plan, whereas a tactic can be like your in-play options. This is how you perform or behave during the negotiation, whilst the strategy is the bigger picture. One of the best ways of considering the difference between strategy and tactics is that a strategy can be a success without tactics, whilst tactics are unlikely to lead to a good conclusion without a good strategy. So let's look at the art of strategy. The first part of strategy is taking the initiative, and we do this in a number of ways. Let's look at the timing of the negotiation. Are you going to arrange it at a time that suits just you, or a time that suits both of you? Taking the extra effort to make the time of the negotiation obviously suitable for both parties shows the other party that you're interested in a collaborative result. And if you are interested in collaboration, something as simple as this can really make a difference. Secondly, look at duration. Do you have unlimited time with which to conclude this negotiation? Or do you have to hurry? Because if you have to hurry during negotiation, you're ceding power to the person that doesn't have to hurry. The duration that you have to conclude the negotiation can be very, very tricky. If you have a time issue, or they have a time issue, it can bring extreme pressure to bear in terms of the arrangement you do. If you only have a certain amount of time with which to get that negotiation concluded, you're likely to have to cede more control, more power, and end up with a lesser result than if you had more time. Think about how you can extend the duration or prepare in advance. Thirdly, let's look at speed. And by that, I mean how quick do you want the negotiation to happen? You can have it very, very quick, you can have it slow, or you can have a negotiation that is actually introspective. And depending on what you want to achieve and the position of the other person, all of these have different techniques that you can use. If you want the other person to really think about what the negotiation means to them, then introspective is a good way to proceed. But if you want it to be very, very quick because you want to keep them off balance, or you want to keep the thing moving quickly for a very, very fast in and out, then speed is the issue. And if it's something where you're looking to really explore every option, then slow would be the option to take there. As well as speed, fourthly, you can consider pacing. Now, do you want to start off slow and accelerate up, or do you want to start off quick and decelerate so you're taking your time as you explore? A combination of both, or just go at one pace? This might seem picky, but actually, if you really consider the overall negotiation that you're taking on board, the more you consider every option, the more prepared you'll be. And it gives you more confidence to be like that. Fifth, think about location. Your place, my place, a neutral ground, a consideration worth having. Sometimes people think that if it's in your place, you're in control. But actually, if you can go to their location and exude confidence, it really rattles the other party. So it's worth thinking about how you want this to do. Consider your agenda. Setting this in advance is crucial for a successful negotiation. You can either give them the agenda beforehand or give it to them on the day of the negotiation. Either way, laying everything out beforehand is a big advantage to any good negotiator. Number 7, drafting an agreement or pre-drafting a sample agreement. Now, the reason why you would do this is because, first of all, should you get to the stage where you want to have an agreement written out during negotiation, by having a sample beforehand, this shows that you're prepared and that you're in control. It also makes it easier or more natural for the other party to let you draft the final agreement, because you've actually got preparation and a drafted agreement that you can discuss. This gives you control about when the final draft will be submitted and exactly what's in the final draft. This is power and control in negotiation that you must not give up. Take notice of these 7 points and you will have the initiative during the negotiation, and that's important. Now let's look at when you don't have the initiative. Now sometimes negotiators deliberately don't take the initiative, and I just want to discuss the reasons why. Firstly, if you don't take the initiative, then the other party is forced to work harder to get negotiation going. By not taking the initiative, you're actually being a more protectionist or defensive approach, which means you're on the back foot, in my opinion. And I think it favours the other party if you don't have the initiative. The only time that you would choose not to take the initiative is if you have such power and such control of the situation that you don't need to negotiate, or you don't want to negotiate for anything. Or secondly, you really don't care about the result. Either way, not taking the initiative still gives control and power to the other side, and I can't see the benefit for any good negotiator in not taking the initiative.